Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitchin with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody is having a great Saturday. Well, today we are going to be working on Newcastle Bouquet by Teresa Kogut, and I'm using the called for colors except for the fabric. The fabric is confetti. Yes, I think it's confetti 16 count by Picture This Plus. And we are going to be working on this little flower right in here. So what's everybody up to? Is everybody having a great day? Well, I hope. Yeah. Wow. Yesterday was kind of nuts. My daughter and I were supposed to go, we call it going up in the hills, but going up the mountains, so to speak, if you will. I mean, we're talking at the most a half an hour drive. I mean, that'd be pushing it to where we go. And about 9:15 she got a call from the school and she had to go pick up my granddaughter. So she was home. She had a, whoops, I did that backwards, didn't I? Had a scratchy throat, and she was this and she was that. No, she's been they tested her there for COVID. They did a rapid test. So I don't know what's up with that. And evidently now they have a immunization for strep. Didn't know that. That, when babies are born, they get this, not born exactly, but when they're new, I don't know how else to explain it. Why don't we get where you can see, huh? Oh yeah, we're having a day. So we didn't get to go do that. So I went and picked up, and my daughter was just having a bad day because she's still on her vacation, and now she has to take care of a sick kid. And so she wasn't having a good day, and my granddaughter wasn't having a good day, so I went to the dollar store and picked up a few things and put them in two separate bags, like like a birthday bag, and said, here you go. Y'all need something because y'all are just having a bad day. So I did that, and I went and got, and we didn't know what my granddaughter to eat. Usually when we go to the restaurant, she gets a grilled cheese with french fries, but we didn't think that she could handle that with a sore, scratchy throat. So I picked her up a couple of Lunchables. Little tiny, she likes the little ones, and she eats the meat and cheese. And she's losing one of her front teeth, or like on the bottom, one of her bottom teeth in the front. So she couldn't eat the crackers, but she could eat the meat and cheese. And her mom always gets this hamburger. It's got like jalapeno pepper cheese, if you will, and bacon, and some kind of a Creole sauce. And she always gets her bacon on the side. She doesn't like to eat the hamburger with that bacon on it. So my granddaughter, that didn't stop her, that scratchy throat. We should have worried about the grilled cheese. She ate at least a strip and a half of the bacon that my daughter got that went with her hamburger. I thought that was funny. But she didn't want any pickles, so we know she's sick, because that child loves pickles. We always have to get an extra bowl of pickles on the side when we go. For my granddaughter, she just loves dill pickles. It's been that way since she was about 2. She'd sit there and suck on them. She couldn't chew them. I don't know where that comes from. Of course, my daughter likes pickles. So, let's see. So I went and got lunch for my daughter and I at the restaurant and brought that all back. And we chit and chatted and sat outside. And so I was there about 2 hours, I think. maybe hour and a half, 2 hours. So that was all I did. Oh, and then that wasn't all I did yesterday. What a joke. So I get home, and I'm like, well, what am I going to do with the rest of my day? So I got out Dutch Beauty, and I stitched a little bit. Sat there, and I hemmed and I hawed, and went in there and kind of straightened out that front bedroom. I told you I wanted to straighten out so I could move the boxes. And during the process of the whole day, I'd sit down and stitch for half an hour, and then I'd get up and do something else. But I got the boxes moved from the small bedroom to this front bedroom. Okay, little clue to anybody else that's doing this. Do this inside part first, because it tends to be a little bit harder. I don't know what ever possessed me to go all the way around, and outline it. But it's like back stitching. Do the inside first. So I got that done. I got some work done on my Dutch Beauty. That's all I stitched on yesterday. Molly says hi. So, yeah. Fun times. Fun times. I have to see where I'm at now. But it's coming along really good. Oh, where am I? If I could just get it in the hole. Jeez. And I fixed, I don't know who makes it. I want to say Tyson. It's teriyaki chicken. Well, that was kind of a bust. I didn't realize, I thought there was vegetables in with it, because it's one of those frozen packs, and you just fix it. It's one of those meals in a bag. But it didn't have any vegetables within the stuff. It took forever to cook the teriyaki, the chicken part, because they were all battered, and I got them a little crunchy. So, yeah. Cleaned off my desk yesterday. Yeah. I was in a mood, so I just kind of went with it. The only thing I didn't get done, because my back was killing me after I moved all them boxes, but not that they weigh a whole heck of a lot, but they weighed enough. Some of them were light, some of them were a little hefty. I got them all moved. But I still have to move around some other things in that room. But for right now, it's good enough, because I'm kind of done. And the guy's supposed to come and look at the water today, we hope. Hopefully he'll remember he told me he was going to be here on Saturday. And where am I? Okay. So, yeah. To see where I had to go next. About out of thread. So we didn't end up going on a little road trip. Yesterday would have been perfect. So that's okay. I don't know what she's doing today, or if anybody's, going to be there or not. But I doubt that we'll go anywhere today. I'll just sit around and wait. Okay. That doesn't go there. Okay. Hang on. I think it goes there. I'm trying. I might have it one over, but So, it'll be a sit around and wait kind of day. I do believe. I have to run into town at some point and go get my check. Oh, pooey. And get it cashed and go pay my big rent check. Ooh. I know. The excitement just abounds. What can I say? Oh, and then get the trash out because there's 3 bags of trash that I hauled out of both them rooms. And there would be others, but, you know, I've got stuff I need to get out of my bedroom because I have clothes that I used to work for a restaurant. So I'm weeding all that stuff out that's got grease on it and stuff I can't wear anymore or I don't want to keep. Yeah, that'll be a trip for another day. Oh, for pity's sake. And I cleaned out this desk, and do you think I've got one of those? Crap. Hang in there, guys. We're getting there. What I was going to do, I just need a border for, to start so I know that I got it in the right place. Because it has this, see that dark around there? At least it's only, that's what I like about Teresa Kogut. She doesn't do a lot of shading, you know, like Hands Across the Sea has got that, like, nailed, if you will. Okay, let's go here. So, I mean, it's pretty cut and dry on Teresa Kogut. That's to see where I'm at. But it needs to have just something to start so I know where to start. How's that make? Does that make any kind of sense, guys? I swear. So I didn't do much else yesterday. I watched... What did I watch? Oh, I watched a crazy movie on Netflix that really isn't worth talking about. Sometimes I can pick the worst things and you just gotta finish watching it just to see what's going on. And crap, that's what I was afraid of. All right, I'm on green. Get out of there a minute. See, I was over one too many. We're frogging. We're frogging. I watched Creativity by Gidge. She's one of my favorites. Okay, let's lose that green. We need a new piece. And she's doing 31 starts in May. For Mania, we're not doing a thing. I think that I've had definitely enough starts, so we'll just keep pushing forward. How's that? Does that make sense? All right, where am I? And work on the pre-stamps and work on some counted stuff. And today I'm gonna work on my Blackbird. I'm gonna work on Christmas garden. I've been thinking about this like all week, last week, of what I would work on, but I really want to get some more of it done. So, I'd like to get that top part finished, if I could, of a Christmas garden. Need a drink. My throat. No, I'm not sick. I refuse to be sick. Just absolutely refuse. So, yeah. But I've been thinking about it, and I want to get that top part done so that it'd be a third done. But we'll see how far it goes. I really like working on that Dutch Beauty. Hang on just a second. I've got to reach. I'll show you what I got done. And it's on 28 count ivory. This now see, in this light it looks more pink, but I've got that much done of it, and it's going really easy. That's why I just kept on going. Guy, it looks like one of those things, that I don't know how it looked, but you pulled it with a string and the legs went back and forth. I don't know, they were made out of wood 100 years ago, but I've seen them here and there. But yeah, so far, and that's that color that I was worried about, this one and that gold. But so far, they're looking pretty good. So, yep, I'd like to keep working on it, but I also want to do the blackbird thing, so we might get both of them done today. We will see. Okay, I think that's good enough. I just needed to get an edge there, so I'd have my other color. I know, I'm threading a lot of needles today. Oh, and I have a little Chinese looking bowl. It's about that big around, about that high. I'm sure you could put condiments or sugar in it or whatever you wanted, basically. But I set it over by my table. And do you think that I could remember where I put the fleece? Not fleece, felt. Felt is the word. I knew it was an F word. Whew. Took a long time to get to that one. I couldn't remember what I did with the felt, so I just folded down some Kleenex and put it in the bowl, and it'll hold the thread. So if you don't have any felt to put on the inside of your thing, or it doesn't have any cloth, go for it. I use Kleenex. I know, I used what I had, because yesterday I was not about the hunting thing. I know it's in there. I know it is. But I just can't remember what I did with it. And I've got what do you call it, one of those tubs over here. It needs to be gone through. Desperately. I've got a bunch of stuff that doesn't belong in there. And I want it to be just my excess fabric or my excess thread. Because I don't have enough bobbinated to put in my nice little flat container. I'd like to have about 6 of those. And I'd like to have the energy to bobbinate all those. It just bores the crap out of me. And I don't know. I should put on something like Grey's Anatomy or Rain or something where I could just sit there and wrap bobbins, but it just drives me nuts. I can't do it. And if see, the smart thing would be to do is that when you're working on something and you open up a new, we'll call it skein of floss, just bobbinate it then. But no, those things don't ever occur to me. That'd be too easy. Just too easy. Well, got that over a little far. I'm telling you, we're having a day, ain't we? But somebody asked me if I would work on this again. Haven't worked on it in months. Not that I don't like it, because I love Teresa Kogut. Love me some Teresa Kogut. And I've still got those Christmas patterns that I haven't even got the threads for yet. The one that looks like Frosty walking down the road, you know. Sorry, trying to get you closer here. Yeah, maybe this Christmas. Last Christmas, just... I was not in the mood. But I'll get to them. And I got Struttin', the one with Santa and... we'll call it Rudolph. Or call it Santa and a reindeer. And it's called Struttin'. And it's kind of small. I love it. Have I got the threads for it and the material? No. I bought that crystal... I think it's called Crystal Whirlpool. And it's that blue with the we'll call it glitter, for lack of metallic in it. Oh yeah, can't stitch on that stuff. Oh my goodness, no, not happening. So yeah, fun times. Fun times. I don't know what it is about that fabric. Maybe I got it too small, because it is Picture This Plus, and it's one of the opalescents. Yeah. No, maybe I should get that in 14 count, because that 16 count, I could not find the holes to save my soul. As you know, I didn't even finish that little trailer camper thing that I was making. Because of it, it just drove me over the edge. So I don't know what's up with it, but... And I don't know... I think Lugana would have been worse. It just... No. Nope, nope, nope. But yeah, I'm pretty well pleased with that Dutch Beauty. I mean, it's an easy pattern. I mean, I was shocked. I thought it was going to be terribly hard or difficult. No. As you can see, I could just stitch all day. In fact, I had to make myself get up and move, actually. Because I just... Yep. And the color, there's color changes in it, but not hands across the sea color changes. Does that make sense? If you've ever done a hands across the sea, you'll know what that means. Those, love them, but you just got to be selective. And of course, I picked Ann Thomas. It's got those, what is there, 4 birds or 5? Yeah. And all the roses. Not happening for this girl. Come on. So, yeah. All right. Well, we're getting across there. And then I'll go back and do the other. Because it just makes it that much more difficult to see where you're stitching if you outline it first. I mean, if you're going to outline it in the same color, perfect, do whatever you want. But this, it made it hard. So, just not going to do the outside edge until we get done here. Hope that makes sense. I'd like to work some more on that big spring one. I kind of like that. That was pretty cool. This is such a beautiful pattern. I mean, the only reason, it just looks, it screams 1920s, 1930s to me on that yellow. And that butterfly, it's so Art Deco. It just, love it. Love, love, love it. Alright guys, well I think that's going to be it for today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And please hit the bell. And that way you'll know when my next video comes out. Stay safe, stay healthy. Have a great weekend, guys. We will see you tomorrow. God bless. Bye-bye. Keep stitching.